Hello, everybody. It's Craig from Just Genealogy. Today, I'd like to have a follow on session about Lord Dunmore's War. I got a question. So, we'll call it Lord Dunmore's War Part 2. So, you'll remember John Murray, 4th Earl of Dunmore, Indians, Western Virginia. It was only yesterday. Bunch of guys went out from the Virginia Militia, went out there, fought off Chief Cornstalk, and when they came back, they submitted claims. So that's what we're going to deal with today. So the question I got actually this morning was, were all the participants from farther, were all the participants, so the question I got was, were all the participants from farther south in Virginia? I have Monongalia County ancestors, and I am wondering whether they could have been involved. So let's go back and we look at the counties that in fact supplied men. Augusta, Bedford, Botetourt, Culpeper, Fincastle, Dunmore, and the Kentucky counties. No Monongalia. So where is Monongalia? Well, if you don't know, it's right below that red arrow there. So you can see how far it is from Point Pleasant. And so it might make sense that they were there, but not their county. And also remember that Lord Dunmore took the west wing of the army north to Pittsburgh, which means he may have, and I have no idea about what his exact route was, but he may have walked right through Monongalia County and picked some people up. So let's take a look at Monongalia County. Well, it was formed in 1776. Well, that's 2 years after the battle. Remember, the battle was on 10 October 1774. And in 1776, it was formed from the District of West Augusta. Well, West Augusta isn't on the list of counties either. I was able to find a map of West Augusta and how it was split up in 1776 when Monongalia, Ohio, and Yohagania, or however you pronounce that county. It's extinct now, probably for very good reason. But anyway, you can see here that Monongalia, or I can't pronounce that one either, can I? Is the pink section, and the Ohio is the gray section, and that other county is the blue section. And it's clearly almost in Pennsylvania. And if you know West Virginia today, you know that a little bit of that third county and Ohio are now Ohio County. At least I think they are. And there's some of Monongalia in Pennsylvania. You can see the state line, and some below. Well, that means that's not the county today. So let's look at what else we have. So let's look at the county formation of West Augusta first. It was created in 1774. And I think, although I haven't been able to find a date yet, since 10 October is the battle date, and most of 1774 is before that, let's say that the county was formed prior to the battle, although it may have been formed after the battle. My sense is that it was extant during Lord Dunmore's War, but I don't have any proof of that matter yet. I will someday. And by 1776, when it was split up into 3 pieces, it's gone. So this county only existed for 2 years. And it is pretty much inside this red box, although there's a little bit farther down than that, but pretty much that area. So, none of the militia captains are identified as being West Augusta. Those that are from Augusta are identified as Augusta. So let's take this one step further. Probably something I should have done yesterday, but didn't think about. I knew that there actually were payroll and service claims in the Library of Virginia. I just forgot about it when I put it together. So I went and looked for those today, and there are Dunmore's War payroll and service claims. So if you've got somebody in Lord Dunmore's War, or want to know if somebody was in the war, then I would plug their name into the Dunmore's War payroll and service claims. Now these were done by the Third Revolutionary Convention in 1775, and this probably is the basis for some people believing that the Battle of Point Pleasant was the first battle of the Revolutionary War because the Third Revolutionary Convention authorized payment of claims for service in that battle, in that war. So they would settle accounts for those who provided goods and services to the expedition, and the Claims Commissioner's account ledger for the counties of Augusta, Bedford, Botetourt, Culpeper, and Fincastle have been digitized and are part of this collection. Notice it still doesn't mention West Augusta. And there is a partial index to the personal names linked to the images of the relevant pages. Not all the pages in the ledger have been indexed, of course. So this is what you will find. I pulled a few of these. They're all very similar. So it's a list of names and how much money and that kind of thing. But you would know that they were present or provided support or something in regards to the war by being able to find them. So there are some search tips that are found on the website that this collection can be searched by personal name or by county of origin. And West Augusta doesn't show up I didn't have any names, but I had West Augusta. Using quotes around phrases may return fewer, more relevant results. Duh. Boolean operators or not and N written in all caps may be used. Well, that's good. And wildcards can be used also. So typical search tips. Then at the very end of the website article, there was this. The Claims Commissioner account ledger is part of the Virginia Colonial Government Records Record Group Number 1. I have never seen a finding aid for Record Group Number 1. It's now on my list. Additional Dunmore's War claim records include Pittsburgh, Romney, and Winchester vouchers, 1775, Pittsburgh Payroll, 1775, and West Augusta Public Service Claims, 1775. These records have not been indexed or made available online. They are available on miscellaneous microfilm Reel 78. I spent a long time trying to find miscellaneous microfilm Reel 78 to see what its contents were in addition to these, if there was anything, or what I could learn about it from the Library of Virginia, and I failed miserably. So I reached out to a friend, and she provided me a list of all the miscellaneous microfilm reels in numerical order and what they are. And this is Reel 78, according to the list she provided me, is available on interlibrary loan. So if you've got a West Augusta public service claim that you want to search for, you can get Library of Virginia miscellaneous microfilm Reel number 78, and you may find the answer to your question there. So this has been Craig, working on converting people doing genealogy into genealogists day by day again. Thank you all so very much. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Please click that notification bell, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.